Here's my show-accurate Sword of Sanctuary from Ninjago Season 5. This has far and away been my most requested Ninjago mod to make, and initially I really didn't think it would be that complicated. The one in the sets is just made up of incredibly common regular Lego pieces, and the CGI model is pretty much just that with some extra kind of cracked ice detailing added onto the transparent blue pieces. That ended up being the first thing I added, which I achieved by painting on some incredibly thin lines of this sky blue paint with a shaved down toothpick. This actually ended up not being as tedious as it looks, since there was no way I was gonna match the show detailing one-to-one. It ended up giving me a lot of creative freedom to mess around with the design. Next up was fixing the proportions of the blade by cutting down the hilt and handguard. The latter has this kind of cross design in the show, so I snipped off all the corners of the usual square one to emulate that the best I could. Then after bringing Jeffrey out to add some shine to the gold pieces, that was pretty much the base sword done. However, obviously the most notable part of this weapon in the show is how it shows visions in the blade's reflection. I ended up landing on repainting the bit where Moro uses the blade's reflection on the map to reveal the tomb to get the crystal to release his master. This is the most fetch quest season of Ninjago. Regardless, this was without a doubt the most time-consuming part of this entire mod. The process itself was relatively simple, just kind of building up the different color layers, but working at this scale obviously required some very steady handwork to make the lines look as clean as possible. In the end, you can definitely notice all those layers if you look at it super close. This section of the blade's a bit thicker than the rest of it, but I'm really happy with the end design, especially with the gold dry brush I added to blend it into the rest of the piece. With this major one complete, let me know down in the comments what other Ninjago character or weapon mods you want to see from me in the future. Thanks for watching, subscribe and follow for more Lego and Bionicle content, and have a wonderful rest of your day.